Hey y'all, I'm currently in the daytime this time, and there's no need for the light system, there's no need for anything bright other than natural light. Yeah, I count Fridays as weekends because it's the end of the weekdays, and tomorrow's gonna be Saturday, so of course. Um I think I'm up late enough. Yeah, I'm on late enough. Um, oh, hi, Ross Vaccinated Samar. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm still I'm still trying to find work and all that, but my phone's being a pain. So um, I figured since it seems to happen a lot when I'm trying to browse through the web, why not just go live? That way I'm not browsing and it shouldn't slow down the phone anyway. Because it's something with the phone. It's not the service. It's not the data. I did look into this card that I have here, and it's just mainly the hotspot that will slow down if you use too much of it, and then eventually it don't work. So yeah, I don't really have any video plans for today, but I'll think of some while I'm live, while I'm here. Though I will say, until I can get more supplies, I'm gonna have to um I'm gonna have to close what most people call torture test requests until I can get more supplies for the machines, like especially the bagged machines, like the convertible here. Like this is the one that was in a request. I've decided to put that one in particular on hold until I can get more bags and belts, because I'm running on used belts here with this one, because this one that we see on the bag of it is used. Like, we can see cracks in it, so yeah, I just want to go ahead and clear that up. It's not a brand new belt. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke at least a half of one, and then I'm gonna put it out and wait. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not smoking this whole thing at once in one light up. So yeah, I'm still doing the mind training and all that. So yeah, the quitting mission is definitely still a go, because if I can quit this, I'll be able to save money and not have to, and not end up asking for donations. Hello, Snoopy's RC. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Because I have that as an option. I don't. It's optional. I don't ask for donations. I put it as an option because I don't want to ask for them. I want to just have it as an option. That way, if someone wants to support me, support my work and all that, it's an option. I decided I am going to go with a Dirt Devil razor. Dirt said it works and great for shag carpet. Never heard of the razor. I'll have to look more into that. But yeah, I'll look into that one and see what it is, and we'll and I'll see about getting one and featuring it on the channel. I am kind of trying to go with newer machines because a lot of people want to see newer machines. Like, it's something you can buy every day. I mean, you can buy an old one, not every day, but this one is a less common one. But I saw it for sale. I went for it and all that. But vacuums like the Power Force bagged here, you can find every day. Bags are pretty cheap for it and all that, so you get good filtration if you buy the good bags. But yeah, that's like reading an old newspaper. Well, I mean, the thing works really good, and I get it. Parts are going to be difficult to get, but the parts rarely go bad on these units because they're made so well. Parts rarely go bad on them because they're made so good. Like, I've never had bearings go out on the roller brush. I've never had bearings go out on the motor because I keep it maintained. Brush strips rarely go bad. Plus, you can still buy brush strips because they sold them for the guardsmen, so of course you can get it. Since I was a little boy, I've always had nothing but Dirt Devil vacuums. Well, I've had a lot of Dirt Devil machines in the past. I still have some of the ones I had while I was younger. Like, I still have the handhelds, I still have the Light Plus. I While it's more recent, I have still have the never any issues. Well, they have their own flaws, but I've never really had issues with the old ones. I mean, I could still buy a fan for the stick vac over here, um, and all that because it's so simple to. It's simple. It's not a. It's not rare parts. It's a harder to find machine. They all have flaws. Yeah, but it's just the newer Dirt Devils seem to have way more flaws than the old ones. Like the uh, Power Max Pet Pro I recently picked up. Like, I used it out here and all the dirt went straight to, or all the hair and dust went straight to the filter. That's when I went and grabbed this and did the video of it. Because there's no filter for it to go straight to, it's just the bag. Like, it just goes straight into the bag. And these bags never clog. They never get caked up with dirt. I mean, yeah, usually it all drops down to the bottom. I am up there, hosed like a fly on a on crack, and not backing off or down anytime soon. Yeah, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's only so long you can do that they just stop, um, before they just stop talking to you altogether. But if you got smart people in there, then they'll take it into consideration. But again, I haven't had any of the most recent units like what I see in Walmart. I haven't had any of the most recent ones, so I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's like I say, if you got a smarter person in there, then yeah. But it's like I always say, don't limit yourself to one thing. It's it's like I try to tell performance reviews, don't limit yourself to one thing. Like, I had always been into Dirt Devil in the past, but I've always considered other brands. Like, here, let me go get my most favorite Dirt Devil that I have right now. Hey, kitty. Soren. I'm not. I'm not gonna use it, Soren. I can't use it out here. Yes, Thomas. I'm pretty sure it does smell like a cat. One of my most favorite Dirt Devil units. The corner cleaning head on the Stick Vac Plus. And, yeah, I know you don't like bagged units, Snoopy, but this is a really good unit. Like, you can do all this while it's on. Well, I don't know where the crevice tool went, but you can do all of this while it's on. And you can use it like this. I do like bagged. Oh, well, I was just under the impression that you didn't, because you've always said you mainly like bagless. But yeah, like I said, you can transform this thing while it's running. Like, this one is the most versatile stick vac that I've ever had. You can, and I think well, a crevice tool might be somewhere in the garage. Limits my ability to what my fingers can do, so bagless works better for me. Yeah, well, while bagless is handy, like, if you got a smaller unit like this one, like, this bag is obviously not that big. I have fat fingers. Yeah, that's, I mean, I used to, but later on in time, they got way better, and I'm able to do a bit more. So, like, if you don't limit yourself, then, and you have fat fingers, then eventually it'll be like a workout for your fingers, and it'll become much easier to do things. You know, see that? I'm even doing a mind workout right now. Like, you can pretty well work out any part of you. Like, you can work out your hands, make your hands stronger to where you can lift other heavier things, and you can exercise your brain like I'm trying to do right now. Like, it's like a learning experience and putting on a new hat. Like, I mean, I've had experience with a lot of things. While I don't know everything, like, that's never something I claim. I never claim to know everything. I have a big head, so I gotta hunt for hats. Well, I'm not talking about a physical hat. Like, it can be a chore. Yeah, like this. Like, trying to quit this can be a chore, but still, I'm not talking about a physical hat that you put on your head. Like, it's an expression that I've heard over time. Was joking with you. Yeah, I can't really tell what's a joke hardly through um a typed out message. That's one of my things. I never know. But yeah, like if you put on a new mental hat, then that could be the new you. It's like I've always tried to say to some people, like don't limit yourself and you'll get through a lot better. Because I'm not really skilled on working with small engines, but I'm really trying to learn ropes here uh so that I can get way better at it and know how those things operate, know what it takes to keep them running, know what it takes to work on them and get them running. Like I'm trying to do with my, excuse me, what I'm trying to do with my older Craftsman leaf blower that my brother destroyed pretty much. And like I know what it needs. I just gotta get the teaching the brain new things can be tricky. Yeah, but if you really set your mind to it, it can also be easy. Sometimes had to learn or change. Yeah, like I know for some people it's difficult to learn, especially if you got a learning disability like I used to. Like I used to have a bad learning disability. Like that was years ago, but I eventually took back control and I started learning pretty easily. I mean, it's difficult to take back control, but once you do, it's like a holiday. Like, that's always been my understanding, especially with people who have mental disabilities. Like, I always do my best to be understanding. I don't always know what it is, but like I always say, it's nothing to joke about. It's never anything to joke about. Like, people who have a disability, like, I know a lot of people like to joke about it and they make fun of the people. And that really does annoy me and it makes me mad. Like, one time I was getting really fighting level mad with this one man in Walmart who was making fun of this young lady who had a bad mental issue. Like, I was getting ready to fight him. I was getting, like, okay, so I was in the camping section. They got iron skillets over there. I don't think they're cast iron, but they're iron. This guy, like, when I told him, hey, why don't you shut that hole in your face before you piss someone off? Piss is not a bad word. It's just another word for pee. But any well, anyone got a well here that I can get some water from? But yeah, anyway, I was getting really angry. Like he wouldn't shut up. He wouldn't stop making fun of her. I was getting ready to grab one of those skillets and knock him in the head with it. Luckily, a police officer was in there on another call, and he he told this man to stop it. Otherwise, he's gonna arrest. He was gonna get into major trouble for harassment. So yeah, he basically saved that guy's life because I was getting so mad at that man for doing all that. I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna say everything I said to that guy on YouTube because there's a lot of swearing involved, and I don't want to have to age restrict this video. I don't want to have to age restrict the stream. So, yeah. Anyway, you're actually mad right now. Oh yeah, is it about what I was talking about, or what's going on? Okay, I need to chill out because even talking about that started getting me aggravated. But yeah, once I can, I'm gonna. Okay, can you put that notification away? Because I don't want to install TikTok. It stopped working. Oh no. It might need a little greasing or oiling. Because I know one of the steam vacs that I had in the past, the pump, the turbine was locked up, and it needed some oil really badly. So it very well could be filled with gunk, and it just needs to be cleaned out. I mean, if that's not the case, then oh no. And one more thing, you may have noticed a appreciation video. Like for those who did notice, no, it's destroyed. The plastic where the bushing sits on it. Oh no. Yeah, I've never had that happen before, but oh no. I mean, I've seen where it has happened in the past because the thing ends up overheating. Yeah, stuff like that's hard to catch, and it's hard to know when it's gonna happen. But yeah, for those who did watch the appreciation video for Dan, um, I am planning on doing other things for donation rewards. Like for when they come in, like I said, it's always an option. You don't have to do that. You don't have to donate, it's an option. But it's always appreciated when it happens. And I'm planning on other rewards for that. Like once I can, I plan on doing special giveaways. The motor is almost brand new on it, and the pump works great too. Yeah, like the pump I was talking about it's not really a pump, it's a turbine. And usually you never know when that's gonna burn up because or overheat and get completely messed up. Like stuff like that's hard to tell. So yeah, it's not the easiest unit to know when something's gonna happen. I mean, you never know when something like that's gonna happen to really anything. So yeah, the awareness isn't easy to find, isn't easy to have on those. But also, back to what I was saying about the donations. Um, it's it's something I'm also working on planning because I want to reward people for all the support they show. Like, it doesn't matter if it's subscribing to this channel um, publicly and all that, um, or in the future, if you do decide to become a channel member and all that. Like, obviously, can't do that now because this channel hasn't reached 1,000 or more. Um, and it's just stuff like that. Yeah, like donations, subscribing, and remaining a loyal subscriber. If it ends up being a channel membership or super chats when that time arrives, it when all those times arrive, it doesn't matter. I'm wanting to try and I'm planning on what I can do to reward because I want to reward people who do support me here on YouTube. Like, I'm not gonna be one of those who just, when someone donates, I just take off with the cash without rewarding them somehow. Or becoming a channel member and all that, and just leaving you hanging. It's not like that. I don't want to do that because I want to be different than some of these other YouTubers who do all that, who just take donations for granted and all that. Because eventually, when that stops happening, you're going to be pretty well left in the dark. Because people won't really know, hey, is this guy scamming us, or does he appreciate? Like, I'm gonna be the one who appreciates stuff, what I get. So yeah, I'm just really wanting to do some good changes here because it's the right way to go about things usually. So that's what I'm thinking about because yeah, it's just something that I'm wanting to do. So there's that. Oh, and one more thing. I have been seeing Snoopy's RC like saying that people need to donate. I mean, that's not really a necessary thing. That's not a requirement, so don't need to promote it. Like, I don't bug people to subscribe and turn on notifications. I encourage it. I don't I don't encourage or bug people to donate. I just put it out there that that's an option. And what did I get donated to me? Oh, just 30. But of course, PayPal, they take a cut. Like, they take $1 off and all that for a fee. But yeah, just 30. And of course, PayPal, they take a $1 fee and all that. But at least it's not like OfferUp or eBay taking a high priced sales fee. Because eBay, they take a $25 sale fee. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But I'm not gonna brag about that because money isn't everything. Money's not everything to me. It's it's construction. Call me a tree hugger, but I hate constructions. I hate construction sites. There's getting to be too many homes, less places for animals to go, and all that, and that only leaves. Yeah, it's construction. They're putting nails up. I know we can't stop them, but it just annoys me. But still, when there's no woods, guess where the animals are gonna go? Right into our homes. Put sugar in their fuel tanks. Um, I can't really do that because actually there does end up being cops around there and they watch it. Like, I went into that subdivision that they're making looking for scrap wood to try some more crafting, and yeah, there's cops. They go in there and all that. Yep, they ask me, "Hey, what are you doing in here?" And I'm like, "I'm just looking for some scrap wood that I can use to craft." Said, "Oh, okay, what are you crafting?" I said, "Just minor things like birdhouse, maybe a shelf and all that, so that I can kind of make some extra cash here and there and stuff like that." I said, "Oh, well, hope you have a nice night." I know what the officer was looking for. He was looking for someone wanting to go into the house and try and live there. Like, I don't think it's because of people who want to go and vandalize it. I think it's because homeless people, they'll usually go into a house that's still being constructed and they'll try and live there. I mean, I get it. That's a good reason for for the government and all that to, or county and city or whatever is in control of that to build more houses, but there wouldn't be any need for all that if people would stop. Um, um, Darn it! Like, huh? Some video about a speaker. What's going on? Yeah, he made another video. What am I doing? Not much. Not much. Just sitting here, kind of bored and wanting to live stream to occupy my mind. Thomas, I hear you. Where are you? Where are you, kitty? Mister just left. Let me go check it out. Man, this stool is not comfortable. I can't sit in the desk chair because it's too high for this little table. But anyway, um, yeah, there's a lot of ways we can go about having homes for homeless people, and that would involve less houses, but some slightly bigger hotels. You getting a new phone? I wish, because this phone is a real pain. Like, it's like last night, the battery just went from like 34% power, like straight to 9 in no time. Hardly. And it just slows everything down pretty much. Like, even stuff that's offline, it slows down. Like, it really gets really glitchy and all that. Like, when I was doing the video of the Power Force bagged here, uh, and all that, it looked like I wasn't just pushing the vacuum. It looked like I was teleporting it. Like, um that's how crazy this phone is getting. What? I sent you the link on Skype. Finally, he's grown up a little bit. What? Come on, view deleted message. Who is? You're really not making any sense here, man. I don't even know who you're talking about. Hey, Ralph, hang on a second. I want to know who he's talking about. H-pad. I mean, we really don't need to talk about other YouTubers here, man. Like, I don't even like knowing about H-pad. H-pad's not really worth bringing up. Yeah, he's messaging me on Skype. Not a bad not a not a bad thing, but not really necessary right now. And plus, I don't really want the link to this guy. Sorry for my silence. I'm just thinking about what I can say here because I'm kind of short on ideas here. I might as well rename these streams to trying to think of ideas and not oh, is he trying to steal your content? No, he's just like, okay, I'll go ahead and say this real quick, but the the YouTuber in question, like, all he does is destruction videos, and basically, he puts vacuum cleaners into a tub of water, and that is dangerous because something like um, this, or even the Power Force bag right here, can actually start a fire. And you know how hard electrical fires are to put out? Like, if it shorts something out, not only in the vacuum itself, uh, but it can, something like that, it could surge back to your house and catch fire. Like, that does depend on how harsh the surge is, but it also, like, it's just dangerous. And I know kids watch the main YouTube platform, and if they see that, like, a lot of kids, they like to imitate things. So they could get the idea that, oh, this is a good thing. Um, okay, we don't need to talk about that, Snoopy, because it's not really something that's necessary. But yeah, I get where you're going, but he's not gonna get locked up just for doing content like that. Like, he would actually have to cause someone harm in order to, in order for that to be a thing. But um, but yeah, it does depend on how harsh the surge is for it to, again, for it to do that kind of damage. But like a 12 amp system, I imagine it could, but still. Miles Helms. What's this? Okay, we need to at least have some text with our emojis, please. Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't tell because I don't know what all the emojis means. That's the reason I say let's at least put some text with our emojis, because I don't know what they all mean. Like, I don't even use them, so how would I know what they mean? Yeah, but still, it's just something that can promote unsafe behavior. Like, especially if it's a youngin' who doesn't know what that can do. So we're gonna go ahead and get off the topic of the guy in question, and we're gonna, okay. So you like what I do here, huh? Well, let's see. Like, what do you like to see? Well, a guy who likes the channel. Who likes my channel? I mean, a lot of people like my channel, but if you're new here, definitely subscribe and turn on notifications to get notified about content and take requests. I also take video requests of whatever kind of vacuum content you want to see, and I can make it a reality. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get off the YouTuber in question, and I can say what I can say what other plans I have. Like, once I can, I'm gonna see about getting some more stuff to put in my dirt mix and try, and I'm also gonna see about getting a better headset with the microphone, because I was going over an audio that, well, I don't even know what that machine looks like yet, but I'm gonna look it up after the stream, because my hotspot data is down, so I can't, well, I don't even have the iPhone on me right now, but um yeah, I'm gonna look that up in a little bit. So after the stream, I'm gonna look that up, and I'm also gonna see where all I can potentially get it in the future, and I'll definitely show it. Probably even do another unboxing video, because I haven't done one of those in a while. I mean, I haven't really got anything that came in a box. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. Um, like, don't try to explain it to me, because I'm not really good at making mental images. So I'll look it up here in a bit. If it's not in the store. I haven't even been to Walmart in a while. I hate going to Walmart, honestly. No, I'm gonna look up prices. Don't worry about sending a link, because I want to look up other prices and all that. So, because if it's something I can see about getting on Amazon, then I'm probably gonna add it to my wish list. That is, of course, if it's cheaper there. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up after the stream, so I'll I'll get more on that later. But anyway, one more thing. Yeah, I definitely want to get other machines. Hey, Thomas. You have been rolling around in the dirt, haven't you, sir? You are a dirty kitty. Oh, I had a comb. Good idea, some more machines. Oh, cat. Yep. This is actually my sister's cat, Thomas, and he is very, very crazy. Like, he's obviously not afraid of the vacuum cleaner. Like, it's weird. He's weird. Like, he doesn't even run from it. He'll just walk away from it. Like, I noticed in the video of the Bissell when I was reviewing it for YouTube, like, making sure everything was all peachy king, he was just sitting over there in the green desk chair, or laying in the green desk chair, paying it no attention at all. Yeah, he's crazy. You want to say something for the world, Thomas? Want to say something for the world? I take that as a no. Yeah, he's weird. Time for a diet for him? Yeah, he's fat. Like, I imagine that could be unhealthy for a cat to be fat like that, because, well, that was a weird rhyme, but anyway, Um, I imagine that could be very unhealthy. So yeah, we're gonna try and cut him down on the food. The next Garfield. Only difference is Garfield is orange. Garfield is an orange cat. I don't know what kind, but yeah. But yeah, he basically like ignores the vacuum cleaner while my cats, Wyona and Soren, they run away in fear while he just basically ignores it. Oh, and he still sounds like a kitten. Even though he's clearly not. He's over a year old. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, y'all might just get to see a vacuum running in this stream. If he brings any more dirt in, that is. But yeah, I definitely have some changes in plans for the channel, but I'm not quite ready to put them into action yet. I mean, I'm ready for the closing on quote unquote torture tests because I don't like the vacuums that tend to go into requests for that. I don't really are bagged, and I don't really have a lot of bags that I can use for that, so they're going to be closed temporarily. Like, I know Yankees fan wanted to see my U4345 in a big mess test, as I like to call them, but I don't have enough bags or belts for it. I could probably use the belt that's on it, but I know it could also go bad, like pretty soon. But I mean, if it's just like a paper test, a big paper test, then it probably wouldn't be so bad. But the bags for these units for this particular one are not big. Yeah, Type C bags are not big enough, really, and they're very limited. I would have to buy some more, like a large bag, a large pack of them. So that's why I can't do that yet. And belts also have to be ordered offline. You can't buy them in stores. I mean, I could buy some Eureka RD belts at Ace, but they won't fit these. They're larger. So that's also a big limit right there. Thomas, are you just gonna lick the flavor out of that bowl? I mean, I get it. I need to go to the store and get some food for y'all, but there's not really gonna be any nutrients in that. Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna make this stream very long because I've got to go buy food for the cats as well. I mean, I can check out the Dirt Devil that Snoopy's RC was putting in the chat while I'm getting my stuff ready to go to the car and all that, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that Impala can get me to the store since it's just right up the road. Though I really don't want to make the problem worse. I still need to go to the store and get cat food. And I don't think I got enough money for a Uber or a taxi. Yeah, because I've only got like $25 in my wallet, and I've got the 29 in PayPal because, of course, PayPal takes a $1 cut. And I think I've got some cat litter I can probably do a couple cat litter tests with some uprights, some of my other bagged uprights. I'm not using a direct air machine for cat litter because it really eats up bearings because it's so dusty. What bypass machines could I use? Because I can't use a bagless one or a direct air one. I can probably see about going up to storage and getting the wind tunnel. Um, yeah, I'll probably do that here eventually because I need to work on that one anyway. Speaking of wind tunnels, I know a lot of you want to see the blue wind tunnel back, so that's going to be the one I get back into. That's going to be one of the ones I retrieve. I don't know about the one bagless wind tunnel, but I need to order some parts for that one. Speaking of it, and I'm not talking about the um, wind tunnels that you see in Walmart because I don't even consider them wind tunnels. Usually, when I think of wind tunnel, I think back to the other ones, the original wind tunnel self-propelled. Hey, Soren. Hey, kitty. Want to say something to the world, Soren? You just want to go over here and lay in the chair. I understand. But yeah, there have been a lot of people who seem to really like my cat or my cats. Other people they really loved Sammy, and that was the unfortunate part. That's why I wasn't really active a lot because she was my baby. Like these are really the only kids I need. Like they are already handfuls enough for me. Like Soren and Wyona, they were like two little baby ocelots. And if you don't know what an ocelot is, it's pretty well a wild cat. They look like a little bitty leopard or a cheetah. I think leopard is more like it. But they can be cute. They can be really mean. Like, yes, ocelots, they can be really mean and all that because they're wild cats and you can't really raise them like that. Back, got an idea? Oh, yeah, what's your idea? I may be able to put it into action. I can't really do that because I would be answering the phone a lot and I would pretty well need a burner number and all that. And I can't really do text now because I don't like text now. There's a lot of scammers that end up on it. You gotta apply online. I imagine so because everything else is online. There's really nothing on paper anymore. There's really nothing as far as paper applications go. But still, I I don't really think I should be on the phone a lot because that would just really eat up my service and all that. And I really don't want calls coming in on my personal cell while I'm trying to supply you with what you need. But I can't really do that because it's, yeah, but still, it'd be like call after call after call. And I'm just not very good skilled with that. I mean, I imagine I could end up skilled, but that would take away pretty well all my time that I could devote to YouTube. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm just really wanting something that I can have a job and I can also do YouTube and stuff like that. Work on it, also put what days you could work. But still, it's just, it would be more stress than I can really handle because, like, that just seems like, well, I'm not totally basing it on what it seems like. I'm basing it on because that'd be customer support, and I'm not really good with that. Like I said, I imagine I could get good, but there'd be a lot of stress with it because not everyone can really explain what they have. Like, I get it, I can pretty well explain what can go on. Like, we'll use the Power Force bag here as an example. Like, no agitation, bristles worn out. Or belt. Like we can see, yes, we can see that this has a belt on it, but not everyone's going to be able to describe their issues that well. And ordering, I would take a bit of time to understand what to do. I mean, I get it, you got a decent idea here, but it's the stress that would come with it that I'm pretty sure I couldn't handle. So, those days I could work that I can label, it would be like endless calls, pretty much. Like, to me, this sounds like it'd be way worse than trying to deal with tech support. I mean, I could possibly, and eventually try that, but again, it's just something that I don't think I could really handle. Like, judging by how stressful my day-to-day life is, like having to deal with the phone that I'm using to live stream right now, having to deal with other things. Um, so yeah, yeah, you should for a job in a shoe store. No shoe stores nearby. You're young. Yeah, I understand that. You need a stress ball. Doesn't always work. Like that's really never worked for me. I've had some. I've had a few of those, and it just never really worked. So, I mean, I get you're really trying to find something that I can do, but a lot of these, like, I would have to commute to a very distant area, like on the complete opposite end of town where the traffic's the worst. I would be late and all that. And, um, working for Bissell, like, that's pretty well out of the country, and can't work in the shop. I can't really, I don't, like, I know I spend a lot of time on the phone, but it's different here because I'm making content, because the phone's all I've really got for that. The I spend a lot of time looking things up, but that's research for things and searching for jobs. Like, I'm not trying to make excuses here. Like, I'm actually putting out the facts. Like, I couldn't stand to answer the phone all the time. But I do have some other ideas for the channel. I mean, like I said, I know it's probably going to cause some frustration. Like, for those who like to see the torture tests with some direct air units, but belts are a problem, and it's very limited on what you can do. Um, but it will be reopened. Don't worry, I will reopen those types of tests. I just gotta get better financially, and will be able to order belts, bags, and all that. So no worries there. I will reopen that, and for anyone who really wants to see ASMR, don't worry, it will come back. I've just gotta, like, for those who really like the idea of the microphone attached to the extension wand or hose, I will start doing that again. I just got to get a better headset, because when I was reviewing that video that I recently made, you wouldn't have liked it. It was all watered out, and it was like something underwater or in a water chamber. So yeah, that wouldn't have really worked out. Yeah, I just gotta get some better supplies. Okay, there's nothing further down. But there are other things that I would like to put out there. I haven't I haven't closed commissions, but I think I will be, because no one seems to want that and all that, so I'm probably just gonna take that off the Nightbot timer, because no one really wants to commission a Eureka sanitary based machine. So that's probably gonna end up being taken off. Welcome back. So yeah, commissions, I'm gonna close that down because it's not getting anywhere. I mean, neither is the shop, but there's still plenty of time. Ah, but yeah, there it's pretty well dead right there. Oh, but yeah, it's that part is pretty well dead, because no one wants to commission a machine like that, because I think it's because of the prices that I had to set and all that, because of the having to buy the parts, get the having to br- because I have to reel supplies to in order to do that. Um, the shop, I don't know if I'm gonna shut down or not, but I know it's not getting anywhere, and well, neither is this stream right now, but still, the shop's not getting anywhere, so that's gonna have to be probably closed or temporarily not mentioned. So maybe I'll reopen later. Maybe I'll just drop the commission thing altogether. I will reopen the giant mess tests once I can get supplies. So yeah, there's also that. Anyway, yeah, and like I said, I will start rewarding people who donate when they can or want to. But like I said, that's going to be an option. And like, it's good to put options out. So there's that. Anyway, other plans will be put into action when they can, when it's possible. So that's gonna have to do it for this stream. I know this went for an hour and all that. Well, hour and 11 minutes, but still, you can't really count the seconds. But I know this went for an hour and 11 minutes, going on an hour and 12 minutes. But I'm gonna have to end it here. I got other things I need to do, and I'll catch y'all in the next vacuum video. Hope y'all enjoyed hearing me ramble about random stuff. But, of course, until next time, bye everyone.